Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Entrepreneurial Empire. And here at the Empire, we like to make sure that we are bringing people on that is going to motivate you, inspire you, and help you bring out your own creativity as well. By listening to their success stories and their success habits and their journeys of how they overcame that obstacle or whatever that case may be, to accomplish their dreams and be the boss that they know that they can be in their lives as well as their business. And today we have Blinged Out by LaLa. Lady Cleopatra Davidson, right?
Yes.
Cleopatra Davidson. And
Mhm.
she is a powerhouse in her field. She is into fashion. She is into uplifting affirmations and all of that to bring out the best in herself as well as others. So thank you for coming and tell us a little bit about yourself, Queen.
Thank you for having me. I'm just learning to love life. The more you love the challenges and the obstacles, that's where you can find your inner happiness. And I just want to spread that in my brand and everything that I do, and just uplift one soul a day at least.
Okay. And that's where the blessings come in at. I'm on Clubhouse and this lady was saying how your blessings are given to you at different times. It might not be when you give it to someone else that you're going to get it right back instantly, but that blessing is going to come.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that's why it's so important to do things without expecting anything in return. So that way it's coming from the most giving part of you.
The heart, yes, yes.
Hmm.
Don't expect anything in return.
Hmm.
And don't talk about it.
Right.
Don't talk about it.
It's kind of like tithe. You don't post, oh, I gave tithe today. Like, it's
And
something
how
between you
much?
and
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You was able to bless somebody and that's enough. It really, really is. So, what inspired you to want to get into fashion and to do so with glasses and for little girls?
Yeah. So, trying to figure out who you are and what you want to do, those aren't questions that I really asked myself, like high school and my 20s and my early 30s. It was just all I knew was corporate. If you're not successful unless you're in corporate, but corporate was killing my soul. It was killing
Mm,
my existence. I wasn't happy, even though I was good at what I was doing. And I had a suicide attempt in 2019. I just felt like I wasn't practicing discernment in my personal life. I kept dating the wrong kind of dudes over and over and over and over. And no matter how many times I would, take a break and revamp, and I think, I'm on a better track, I wasn't. And I'm like, I don't deserve to be a mom. I don't deserve
mm,
to live. I can't make good choices. And but I had suffered with depression from 12 years old to like 30. So this was just something that I never really dealt with. I pushed through it, but never really started the healing process. And after that attempt, I really realized I did want to live. And not only did I want to live, this time I wanted to do it on my terms and do something that I love. So I quit my corporate job and I've been on this entrepreneur journey ever since. And it's been scary, it's been amazing, it's been liberating. And now my platform, I want to speak for the people who don't have their purpose yet and don't have their passion. That's all that people are missing when they feel depressed and suicidal. They just don't know what to focus on in a positive light. And
mm.
I know for a fact that if we turn our pain into our message, into our passion, we heal and we help others heal, and then God blesses us. So that's what I want to help people know.
Amen. I found this quote and it says, "A strong woman knows she has strength enough for the journey, but a woman of strength knows it is in the journey where she will find and become her strength and become
Yes.
strong."
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
And then after the suicide attempt, I ended up being homeless. Me, my daughter, and my mom sleeping in a car for 5 months. And I saw it coming and I told God, I was like, I'm going to just die of shame and embarrassment if I'm homeless with my child. And I survived that. God took care of us. We have a place. It's been almost a year now. And now I know I can do anything. I don't, everything
Mm,
that has happened that I don't like or I wish, could have been different. It shaped me who I am. And I'm fearless now.
yes, yes, and that's the most important part. There was a test, and now you have a testimony, as
Yes.
well as there was a message, and now you have a message to give to others. So yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yes. God brought you through something to show you that you're capable.
Yes, and I didn't want him to. I had a conversation with him before it happened. I was like, I don't want to be strong enough to go through this. I just
No?
want it to be easier. But that's not always, the road.
Yes.
Only he knows best.
You have to embrace who you are, trust the process, and know
Mhm.
that by letting him guide you,
Yes.
he's not going to guide you nowhere wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Amen. Yes.
Yeah. So, your passion for designing, did you always have that gift at a young age, or did you learn
You
it?
know what? I've always been artistic. Just the way I dress, it's always been different. And I have some people that love it and some people that hate it. Just colors and
Mm.
stripes with polka dots, like whatever makes me feel good. And people are like, "Oh my God, are you famous?" I'm like, "One day, you know."
Believe in
But
it.
yeah. So it all started with just a hobby. I bedazzled my own glasses, and everywhere I went, I got compliments. And I had a coworker we were talking about how, people who have businesses and their intentions aren't pure. The product is not that great. The service is not that great. And I'm like, I know I could be a great business owner. I care about customer service, I care about people. And they were like, why don't you start a business with bedazzling? And that's where it started. And it just feels so good to be creative and to have other people like your artwork because it is like an extension of you.
Yes.
So it's a sensitive thing.
Hmm. It is. That's what I like to say about jewelry. Um, you are the canvas, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and what you represent, your personality, like your
Mm-hmm.
smile, that's your logo, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, your personality, that's your brand, and
Mm-hmm.
how you network and how your character, you know,
Yes.
that will go a long way. So
Yes.
yes, yes, yes. So do you have any other ventures that you want to do besides this, like write a book?
Yeah.
Uh,
Absolutely. Well, for Bling Talk by LaLa, I want to definitely start having t-shirts and mugs. I love coffee. I love cups. So I would love to
oh,
incorporate that. Absolutely.
have
But yeah, I'm in the
merchandise.
process of writing a book. This is something that's been on my heart since high school. I know it's something I'm meant to do. So, with just everyday life, it's hard to juggle. It's like if I wasn't a mother, if I could just press pause on that for a second, I could get something done. But God is like, figure it out with what you got going on. So one
Hmm.
day at a time.
Okay, so let me ask you, you have been through so much and you have a child. What do you do um to detox and rejuvenate and fill your cup back?
Ooh, that's a great
Because I
question.
love what you be posting, so I'm hoping that we finna. Mhm.
Yes. I didn't used to take time for myself. I used to always put myself on a back burner. I thought it was so noble to put everyone before me. I thought it was noble to love everyone except myself. And this journey that I've been with, God's been taking me on since 2019 is just I matter, and we're all a unit. So if I don't care about me, then no one else is going to care about me. So if I feel stuck, it's because I'm not pouring enough love into myself. So I started telling myself I love myself. I started telling myself my flaws are my badges of honor, and it just mean that I've been through some things. Because I used to be so depressed. Like I didn't have a lot of moles growing up, And so the older I got, the more moles I got. And I used to be depressed. I used to just cry all the time because I felt like it was a punishment. And it's so funny how we're so negative towards ourselves and we are so judgmental. And then I didn't realize me being judgmental about myself, I'm judgmental towards others too. And so just learning to laugh. I had stopped laughing for a long time. I was just
Mm.
so focused on work. Like that's all I knew was being a workaholic. So just learning to laugh, learning to be comfortable with loving myself and my daughter, learning to take time away from working. That's so important because you always feel like I got this bill or this came up. And, it's good to write those things down, but you have to take a step back. I'm learning to take naps. I used to never take naps. I used to always say, you know,
So
if
you
I want to be
incorporate
productive,
naps into your
yes.
day.
Oh my,
Oh,
it is the most beautiful and rewarding thing. And when I lay down, I say, I'm taking a nap because I love myself. Because for me, it's like, I always have something to do. But learning is just to pause is what has helped me being a mother. There's sometimes I still feel trapped because my daughter's the type to follow me in every room. And so that could be overwhelming at times, especially being the only child. Like I wasn't used to
mm,
that. So that was a hard adjustment for me, but yeah, just learning to take a pause and learning to be grateful. When things are going the worst, that's when you stop and say, okay, my legs are working. My eyesight is good. I have food in the refrigerator. And that just raises my vibration. It helps me be positive. And I make little songs. Like when I'm feeling
oh,
down, I be like, everything's working to my highest good, highest good. Everything's working to my highest good. And it's just, dancing and music, makes you feel
okay,
better.
okay.
Or if I feel like a bill came in I wasn't expecting, I'll be like, better's on his way, but better's on his way. So just little things to uplift myself.
I love that. I
Oh,
love
thank
that.
you.
So you write songs.
I do. I write songs. I just started expressing myself when I met Angel J. She had this competition, and I wrote my first song, and I became one of the finalists. I copy wrote the song, so I'm excited. I want to explore that because I'm a born dancer. Like I love dancing,
Oh,
and
yes,
music and dancing is all
it is
connected, and it's a
so
great way to express yourself.
like the earth.
Oh yes.
When you move your body, you are,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you're inviting in those energies. And
Yes,
oh,
therapeutic.
there's some yoga moves that,
Ooh, yoga. Listen, I do chair yoga. I try to be faithful and do it
cherry
every day,
what?
but it's hard. Oh my goodness. It's so low impact, but you still get the stretching that you need because that's a lot of issues that we have with our health too. Just not
You don't
stretching
move.
every day. It doesn't have to be a hardcore workout. So yeah, definitely check out chair yoga. I do
Yes, I
YouTube.
would like for you to, okay, yes, send me that information.
I
That would,
will.
yes, because I am into the affirmations, the manifesting, the saying them,
Mm-hmm.
not just once or twice, but throughout the whole day,
Yes.
and
And
asking
it
God to
brings
give
what you
you,
want faster to you because you're being positive. Whatever you think about is who you are. So we
yes,
have to think positive no matter what.
yes, yes. So let me ask you, because I'm a fashion stylist and you're a fashion stylist, what made you decide to pursue this? And not are you making money, but the passion that you have for it. What do you think that's going to take you this year?
Ooh, you know what? I've always been a great dresser. Like even when I don't try, they be like, "Yes." I'm like, "Okay, just help me out." So I'm just blessed. Like it comes natural, honestly. And I want to just share my fashion with others because the bright colors and things. It uplifts the mood. So it comes natural. I have some ideas of some pieces that I actually want to design myself. So I want to start working on that. But I'm just ready to explore every interest that I have and just see where He takes me.
Okay, okay. We definitely need to talk because I have some people that have great resources.
Mm.
And we're all trying to build a community together where we can help each other out and not just barter and trade, but help
Mhm.
each other grow,
Yes.
and put each other in a, because what we're doing is communicating,
Mm.
and we're trying to communicate with quality to make
Mhm.
sure that you are getting marketed and that you are getting put out there the best way possible
Mhm.
so that you can build your brand. So
And
we got
that's so
some
important
great
having
stuff.
a team.
Yes, yes. And I want to start doing some work live on Facebook and bringing some awareness to some of the things that we've just talked about,
Mhm.
as well as things that you can have takeaways, resources, something that you
Yes.
can, people can be like, okay, I need this in my life because I hear what you're going through, and it's kind of like what I'm going through. And yeah, yeah, I think
Yes.
that's important.
Absolutely. You never know when someone's, a thought away of wanting to kill themselves or falling into a deep depression. So it's just so important to speak positivity because you don't hear it as often as you should.
Hmm. And my thing is, there's different levels of depression.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually attempt to kill yourself, or you can kill yourself slowly.
Yes. And most of us do it slowly. and
Yes.
don't and don't realize it just by not having the most positive choices in our life. I didn't know what to say no to sometimes. And it's so important to have that discernment and ask yourself, is this the highest good of everyone involved, including me, or am I overextending myself in my kindness and my love?
Hmm. And there's signs and triggers to look for. Um,
Yes.
when people, like, you can say something to someone, like, and they might be having a bad day. So in their mind, they're saying, "Oh, you're saying I should kill myself," but actually, you're saying something, but they're taking it the wrong way. So
Mm.
triggers are something, and
Mm-hmm.
then when people they staying in the bed too much,
Yeah.
or if you see your child happy and then months later he's nitpicking at his brothers and sisters,
Mm-hmm.
or he's getting in trouble at school, there's something going on. And you got
Absolutely.
to know how to ask them at their age and not be so
Right.
judgmental and just want to put your expectations on them to the point
Right.
where they,
Right.
they can't breathe and talk to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's so important. And that's why it's so important to journal because we get trapped in our own mind and our own feelings and we really don't know how we're feeling. And then sometimes what happened today is a trigger from what happened 20 years ago. And you don't even really know which one it is. So it's so important to write things down and to check in with yourself daily and ask yourself, when I hang around these group of people, how does that make me feel? When I eat this food, how does it make me feel? Just so we could be more self aware.
Yes, yes, that is one great takeaway. Really, journaling is great. Getting
Mm-hmm.
out in nature, even if it's just taking a walk in your
Yes.
own neighborhood, if you don't have transportation to go to a park,
Yes.
finding you a tribe. If you love to knit or if you love to draw, there's so
Mm-hmm.
many things that you can do in your own community. Because, like, here we have something. It's called the Morris Museum. And on Sundays, you can go there for free and just look
Mm.
at the beautiful artwork, listen to someone talk and tell a story.
Right.
If you have children, they like make these little like clay things.
Nice.
Get out and do something. And once you start doing that, you'll want to do it even more.
I had posted on Facebook not too long ago that whenever you're in a dark space, when you help other people, not only does it help you get out of the dark space, but then you're helping someone else. So that blessing comes back to you. So
Yes.
whatever's hurting, find someone else that's hurting in the same way. This is actually in the Bible. Find someone else that's hurting in the same way. And when you give to them, then you reap benefits beyond money.
Yes. Yes. You can start something in your own neighborhood. It really
Yes.
do something that's
Even in your
positive
own
every day.
household.
Yes.
Yes.
Every day.
Mm-hmm. Something that has nothing to do with your issue. Because when you focus on the issue becomes your life. So you acknowledge the issue. You could write the issue down, maybe some possible solutions, but you focus on helping others. You focus on being positive. You focus on the affirmations. You focus on having that positive tribe. And depression, well, you'll be like, what's that?
Okay. What's that? It's sitting in the driver's seat. I'm in control
Yes.
now. And it's not going to get me
Yes.
to the point where I'm going to stay stuck in that cage, that mental cage any
Right.
longer.
Right.
Because you know what the triggers are. Again, like you know
Mm-hmm.
when it's coming.
Right.
And you got
And
to
you know how to
try
get
it with
out of
you.
it.
Yeah. Because COVID really put people,
Mm-hmm.
some got a blessing from that because they was able to find themselves
Yeah, you know what? So many people found themselves in their
and
creativity. I
some
was like,
didn't.
look at God work. He did that on purpose because it's not just about that 9 to 5 grind. He is a creator. So he gives us creativity, which celebrates him, which celebrates us. This is why we have to be creative. And when you're in a depressive state, being creative
It's
will make your
blocked.
soul sing.
It's blocked. It's like you have a writer's block and you don't
Exactly.
understand that. And you
Mm-hmm.
can't move on from it if you don't know. But again, it's
Express.
kind of like I don't want to say like having a drug abuse problem where you
Okay.
need to take the 12 steps, but at the
Right.
same time you have to want to do something about it. And again, how
Yes.
bad do you want it?
Right.
Even if it's going to a therapist, don't let nobody tell you that going to a therapist is bad, no matter what color
Right.
you are. If you need that to
Absolutely.
get away from that
Clarity.
pain,
When I
yes,
went to therapy, I got diagnosed with PTSD, and I felt relieved that I wasn't crazy and that all the things I've been through wasn't just me being a victim. It's so easy to be that borderline victim and realizing that your trauma causes you to, be limited with your thinking or be closed off because you're trying to protect yourself. So therapy definitely helps.
it does.
Absolutely.
And don't think that you have to go through it alone,
Yeah. Oh,
or be
that's the
scared.
worst way to go through anything. And that's why we get so stuck in that depression because we don't invite other people in. We tend to draw away. And especially when it comes to God, when I used to sin, I'm like, okay, God, don't look at me right now. And we can't be like that. Like, okay, God, I need help even when I'm tripping.
Mhm. Even when you tripping, when you
Yeah,
angry, when you don't understand, when you confused,
all
he
that.
said,
Can't
"Come
get
to
it
me
right.
still and let me hear it."
Yes, invite help. I'm learning that it takes a strong person to ask for help. I used to think that was a weak thing, and it takes strength to ask for help from a
It does.
source that can actually help. Because we tend to get guidance from people who aren't doing the best themselves. So getting that good counsel is everything.
Yes, yes. And if you know that you can help someone, because you never know what they're going through.
Mm, we all going through something, and that's again not focusing on our problems and seeing how we can help, but still having those non-negotiable boundaries so you don't overextend yourself because it's so
Yeah.
easy to be a people pleaser
Hmm.
and lose yourself.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning that even as a woman, because we wear many hats,
Oh my, too many.
okay? And you can stay in a stuck place and you don't never find who you really are because
Mm-hmm.
you're the wife, the mom,
Mm-hmm.
the caretaker, and all these things. And God puts you on earth to be more than just to serve.
Amen.
He wants you to serve and with your creativity, with your gift, with your calling, and
Yes.
with your purpose.
Yes.
So some women, they can climb that ladder and still have that, but some women, so many women lose that in
Mm-hmm.
themselves because they think that that's all that they are, and
Right.
they'll just settle for that 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And then when they're 50 and 60, they'll be like, "Oh, my life was wasted. What did I
Yeah.
do? Besides
Exactly.
raise kids and be a grandma."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
that's why it's so beautiful to know it doesn't matter how old you are. Because for me, I didn't want to be out in the front because I was overweight. Then I didn't want to do it because I was getting older. I was like, you know what? Write down every reason why you shouldn't do anything, cross it out, do it anyway. Flaws and all. Let's go.
flaws and all. That's what I believe. Truly, I believe that. And you don't have to go full face, with the lipstick and the makeup and the hair.
No, no.
Just get you some lip gloss. Change
Mm-hmm.
just the tips of your hair. Do something that's going to get you out of that funk and that day
Yes.
to day that you're like looking in yourself and you don't want to dress up at all because all of us have that girly girl in us.
Oh
And
yes.
it's how you bring it out. I mean, look at MC Light. She was a boss, okay? Nothing but jeans and a t-shirt, you know, hoodies
But she
with the
made it her
classes.
own, and it
But she
was
made it her
her.
own. And she didn't have to be all naked to do it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you can find who you are and put your own signature on it.
And that's what I love about Blinged Out by LaLa. I just want to inspire people to, you know, do something that you normally wouldn't do and have fun and find little ways to just celebrate life, to be that, your own pick me up type thing.
Yes, yes. I love that you said that you want to do your own clothing line because you like the polka dots and the different colors. There was a
Yes.
video that I saw. She used to like, she's 40 years old, and she was like, this is how she dressed up every day, like a little baby doll, with the I don't know if you've seen it or not. And I was like,
No.
oh my goodness. And she was like, why not?
Right.
And I was
Life is
like,
too short.
life
If
is
it's
too
in your
short.
heart, that means you're supposed to do it no matter how kooky, different, even if you think it's boring. And that's the thing, we put our creativity down. When we're good at something, we automatically downplay it. Oh, that no, do that every day. Find a way to incorporate that in your life, and it will help you find happiness with with yourself without involving family and friends. We need that too. But and
Yes.
that's like what you were saying. We get the husband, we get the kids, the house, the dog, and we realize something is still missing. You know what it is? You haven't been pouring into yourself. When's the last
Mm-hmm.
time you told yourself you were amazing? When's the last time you accomplished a goal that was in your heart? We gotta focus on ourselves in a positive way.
Yes, yes. Because if you think about it, you have to tell that little girl inside you that you're sorry for
Mm-hmm.
whatever dream that you had, if it was dancing, being an
Yes.
actor, whatever that was, being a
Mm-hmm.
fashion stylist, being a Oprah. You never know what that is for that little kid, and you don't
Yes.
accomplish that, and then the regrets that you have at a later
Mm-hmm.
life.
And then you punish yourself and say, "Well, I took too long, so I'm not gonna do it."
Hmm.
That's what I used to. I'm just not. And God was like, you may not want to, but you don't have no choice. I'm ready
You
for you to
don't.
get out into your purpose."
Yes, because every day that you wake up, you can accomplish that dream, you can accomplish that
Yes.
purpose, you can find that
Yes.
calling and that passion. Because every day that you wake up, that's your blessing, that's your testimony. You woke up today,
Absolutely. And then too,
period.
I think about all the people I was meant to help that I didn't, because I've been dragging my feet with my own purpose. So I don't want to waste no more time.
Hmm. You help others with their stepping stones, and you're
Mm-hmm.
just like, okay, when am I gonna. And a lot of women feel that way. I mean, what is that? Waiting to exhale.
Uh, yes.
A lot of people feel that way. I block my own to help you.
Mm-hmm. We got to stop that. It's not noble. It's so suffocating.
Yes, yes. So, um, let excuse me,
Hmm.
let the viewers know how they can reach you. But before that,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about your products, how you make them, and the creativity behind them.
Yes. So what I love about my brand specifically is no pair of glasses is the same. They're all decorated differently. So there's like two different ways that you can purchase from me. Either glasses I've already decorated, or you can tell me the colors that you want, and then I'll decorate it that way. But just rhinestones. Sometimes I do like little charms, and it's just whatever the inspiration is, whether it's Valentine's Day or I just let the creativity flow, and it's great. I'm actually gonna do like a master class how to start a bedazzling business 101, because I started with no training, just it was a hobby turned business. And so I've learned some things along the way, what not to do, what works,
Don't we?
Yes. So I definitely want to make sure I share that with people.
Yes, yes. And that's how you always know that you are in the business for the long haul, and it's not like how you say, how I like to say, it's not going to be a microwave success.
Right.
You want your brand, your business, and what you do to be passed on and have that generational wealth. And those
Absolutely.
are the stories that we love bringing to the empire.
Well, I'm happy you mentioned that because my business is a three-generational woman-owned business. So me, my mother, and my daughter are owners. So I'm super excited about that, passing down generational wealth. So I can't wait to see what God does with that.
That's a blessing in itself, Queen. That is a blessing. Oh,
Hmm. I'm
wow.
so thankful.
Yes, yes. So you all get to do this together.
Yes, I've
And that's
inspired
showing
them,
her
and they're like, "I want
something.
to be a part of it." I'm like, "Absolutely."
Oh, that is so beautiful because she's seeing what you were doing.
Mhm.
And she's also seeing that you can take knowledge and give it to her. Your mom is taking knowledge and giving it to you. And you can
Mhm.
take knowledge and give it to your mom. And a lot of people don't understand that older people still have
Oh
not
yes,
just swag, but they
right.
have so much knowledge in them.
Wisdom that you can't
Yes.
buy.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So that is just a blessing by itself. I love that. I did not know that.
Yes, yes. So super excited about that. I'm also going to be working on a workshop for women who tend to find themselves dating the same excuse me, type of man, because that's where I
Mm.
was 5 years ago. So I can't wait because I already did a podcast with Angel J talking about when someone is emotionally unavailable and just the damage that it does to your soul and your spirit when you don't walk away with your head held high, knowing that something else better is suited for you.
Thank you. Thank you. As my mom and dad always used to say, don't block your blessings and don't stay in one place because your dream, your passion, or that person might be in a different state or city. You have to know how to fly. And
Mm-hmm.
that parents, that's what we want for our kids, you know. We don't want to see you in the basement at 30.
Hopefully
We
not.
want you to see.
Some mothers, I'm like, you might as well just marry your son because you ain't gonna let nobody else be with him.
Ooh, you know, there are some out there like that.
It's scary. It's like either they in jail or they don't, not available, or the mom is, is a toxic type of love and she don't want to
Mm,
share.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I never wanted to be that. No. Mm-mm.
I'm so happy. And I don't know it, I don't feel like it's on purpose, but I've seen some mothers feel like, well, I wasn't treated the way I feel like I should have been. So I don't want you to get a treatment from my son that I didn't get from whoever. And I'm just like, it shouldn't be that way.
No. Mm-mm. My mom passed away when I was 9.
Oh, I'm sorry to
And
hear
I
that.
could have took that hurt and anger and not want to put love into my kids. But at some point, when we grow up, we have to let that pain go
We
and
do.
pull out the adult that you need to be, pull out the
Hmm.
parent that you need to be
Hmm.
for your kids and make sure that they have the love that you didn't get
Right.
and the parenting that you didn't get and stop
Hmm.
complaining about, oh, my dad wasn't there or my mom wasn't there because there's some people out there that had some bad moms, you know,
And dad. And that
and
was
dads.
there. So
Okay. So
it's
So
true.
yes, please, please just love on them. And I don't like you to compare. Like this one is just as smart as that one, just as
Yes.
good
Oh my.
looking, just as sportsy or whatever the case may
Right.
be. Because then you don't understand why one of them is going off to college, being
Hmm.
successful, and that one can't get off of drugs or like I said, always living at home or coming back home
Right.
because they don't understand on their own 2 feet. It's how
Right.
you raise them and what you
Right.
poured into them that
Right.
matters.
That's so true. Yeah, just being open to loving your kids unconditionally. I'm learning that even when my child doesn't make the choice that I feel she should make, I'm learning. Okay, we're all humans. We all make mistakes. I'm gonna love you. I'm still gonna discipline you, but I'm gonna love you and not judge you. And that's so important. But you know what? We only do what was done to us. Our
That's
frame of
true.
mind, how we operate. So when you're intentional and you say, "Hey, why do I make these choices? How am I treating myself? How do I treat others? when you start asking yourself questions, then you could be a better version of yourself. But if you stay stuck and you don't ask questions and you don't wonder why you move the way you do, you're not gonna move different.
Mhm, mhm. So I just have to ask because you said that she loves to create the designs too. Um, could you send me some pieces that she has created, that you have created, that your mom have created, so that I can post them on all of the platforms that I have? And
Absolutely.
yes, yes,
Yeah, she's
and
my quality control. So like I'll do a pair and I'm like, okay, what do you think, babe? She's like, mommy, you need to add some more here, here, here. And then when I do, I'm like, yes. But the old
okay,
me, I would have felt like, oh, you too young to contribute your ideas and your creativity. And I'm learning you're never too young, you're never too old. And to accept that collaboration. So it's been beautiful.
that is beautiful because you're allowing her to never give up on her creativity. And
Mm-hmm.
as she gets older, the only thing that's gonna do is level up, elevate inside of her, and you never know. Nothing can stop her and where her dreams might go to. Yeah,
Yes, I can't wait. I'm so
yeah.
proud of her and me.
Because as parents, sometimes we do put on our kids so much that they lose that creativity as they get old, and they think, like you said,
Yes.
it's just about the corporate world, and you
Mm-hmm.
don't want to go out here and create something that could change the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I have enjoyed talking to you, Miss
Thank
Lady
you.
Cleopatra,
Yes.
and I enjoy working with you in the future.
Yes, I'm
We
excited
have some
about
great
that.
things.
I
Yes,
definitely will be
yes.
sending you some pieces. And then I'm working on my website right now. I'm updating it. But it will be I'll be online. But right now I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on TikTok.
Okay, okay. Thank you for coming on and sharing your journey, your knowledge, your expertise, your passion, and your purpose with us today. I truly enjoyed it. The positivity that you bring is so enlightening, and people need to do that more themselves so that their little circle can,
Hmm.
we all need love and light in our life
Yes.
and embracing quality. And I'm so excited that the month of March is International Women's Month.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Um, have a couple of speaking engagements. Working with this lady, incredible. She's a life coach. Her name is Keisha Woods, and she's gonna have a panel of women on talking about that.
Nice.
So that
Well,
is
congratulations.
exciting. Thank you, and I am looking forward to on Saturdays. I don't know if I just want to have it mainly be on depression because it's
Okay.
such a broad thing to talk about. Um, but I do want to bring awareness to that and to cultural awareness as well.
Absolutely. Because we have different things that, trigger us culturally. So,
Yes, yes. So, thank you all for watching. This has been another elevated, empowering conversation at the Empire. Until next time, be bold, be beautiful, and be blessed. And I do thank you for watching, for tuning in. Your donations, subscriptions, all of that is welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, mm, YouTube as well, and Clubhouse. And for those of you, going to say you need to get on Clubhouse and you need to get on IO. Those are two platforms that you can not only make money, but you can also enter into rooms where there are people in there that can help you elevate as well. So, if you love to pray, if you love poems, there's different type of things for everybody. So, I just wanted to throw that out there before we end this show. As always, have a lovely and blessed day and a purposeful week, okay? Is there anything that you would like to say, lady?
no, like you said, love and light in everything you do.
Yes, yes. Until next time.